This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online. If left unchecked, we conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults and attempt to understand the perspective and why they are taking these conversations online with people that are not of age. Go over the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires. Adult online, supervised, persons of not of age.
Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We are so behind on Predcatch videos, so I decided to just give a little brief rundown of each. I've personally been sick for a week, so yeah. This video will be, it's basically a brief summary. We have reported all of these guys, pretty much. But we're gonna start with Endrick. So Endrick here DM'd their decoy on Telegram. Decoy said her age. He said, "Do you mind sending me a photo?" He wanted to see her full body. Endrick, we can't be doing this. But he's 29. He's from / lives in Dallas, Texas. I'll put a photo of him up here, obviously. He's hella job. He's hella job. But basically, he was just talking to this decoy for over a week. A week. Like, Hendrik, we can't be doing that. But he does this like he does like stock funds. He wants to start trading. And basically he wanted this decoy to get a card for him or whatever. He's like, "How far is the store from you? Can you help get me a gift card?" Blah blah blah. Decoy never really said yeah. Uh, but basically, they kept on talking. Um, trying to see. He didn't. I don't think this guy said anything like too explicit, to be honest. But Decoy he does know her age. He's like, "Have you done your homework?" Decoy's like, "Not yet." Uh, he was like, "Why?" He's like, "Why not now, love? Try to get it done, baby." Um, so made her do her homework, which was kind of weird. Like, he kept calling her love, baby. Uh, you are so beautiful, is what he says. You are more like an angel. And he put like a wallpaper and stuff. It's kind of weird. Um, yeah, and then obviously a photo of him with the shirt off and all that. But yeah, this guy was weird. This guy was like, yeah, that's Endrick, 29-year-old. He said her age. He said no, no, no. You go your way, okay? You were too young. I'm not gonna jail for you. And then Decoy said, "I won't say a word, I promise. I'll stay. It'll stay between me and you." And then Ralph said, "Send me your picture." But that's what he looks like. Couple photos from his Facebook. Uh, he said, "I am 72 years old. I like older guys." What the Decoy said, "Wow, baby, you look so beautiful and blank. Baby girl, how old are you?" Jerry told him his age. He's like, "You were too young." And bro ended up sending he said, "Baby, you were still young, blah, blah, blah. And send me your picture of your body," even after she said her age. So he kept saying, like, "You're too young for me, blah, blah, blah." And then he asked for a photo. It's like, bro, Ralph, come on. He ended up sending a glizzy photo. So this guy's beyond cooked. We did report Endrick and Ralph. We have reported. On to Clifford Hicks. Clifford Hicks. Clifford DM'd our decoy on Facebook. This guy's 44 years old. That's what he looks like. Obviously, a photo will be right there and all that stuff. He said, "You are sexy," is what he says. This guy's from Pennsylvania. Uh, have you ever sent anyone explicit pictures to older guys? Decoy said, have you been with anyone younger? So this guy has actually been. So he was 28. He was 28 with a. It's going to be censored, but he was with a cupcake before. So he was 28 with a cupcake. Uh, He said, Decoy said, like, what do you like to do? Watching movies and playing video games, and I love to listen to music, and I love blank, and I love blank. Obviously not going to say that, but he said some explicit stuff. We are going to call his work. We'll call Clifford's work whenever. So we'll get that and stuff. He said, have you ever had blank before? Decoy obviously didn't even know what that is, but obviously we'll put photos of the guys, maybe some chat logs, but yeah, basically just brief summary because we're behind on videos. We'll do Mark. Actually, no, we won't. Mark will save. We'll do Chase. So Chase here. Chase, now with Chase, we actually have a detective work in the case. We have a Chase, we have a detective work in the case. Decoy was on, what was it, Grinder? Yeah, Grinder. He's or he DM'd her, and then he said you will bottom or top. He asked you got Snap. Decoy's like, what do you mean to bottom or top? Like, do you take blank or give it LOL? Asked for Telegram and all that stuff, blah blah blah. This guy was weird. Chat then moves on to Telegram. At first he said he was 19. He's actually 23. He's a 23-year-old. But basically what this guy said, he was talking to her. He lives in Nebraska, by the way. That's what he looks like. So I'll put a photo. It's basically only one photo, but the red circle, that's him. The red circle, that's him. But basically, he has no job, I don't think, because he moved. But he did explain what he did with other adults to the decoy, which was very explicit. With this guy, we do, and he asked for feet. He asked for feet photos. So it's another Cole Davis. If y'all remember Cole Davis, he has a foot fetish. He said, I have a request. Any chance I can see your feet? Like, bro. But I believe that's actually it, to be honest. There is one, but I don't think we have enough evidence, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have enough evidence. Mark, that will be a separate video. So yeah, that's basically all the guys. I'll put all the reports. We did report all of these guys that have been reported. Chase, we do have a detective working the case. Chase, the Chase spread. Endrick, I haven't gotten an email. Adam, I haven't gotten an email. Ralph, I haven't gotten an email. Clifford, I don't think. No, Clifford, we haven't gotten an email. But yeah. But Clifford, we reported September 1st. Endrick was the 30th of last month. Ralph, the 30th. And, yeah. Adam, we reported the 24th of last month. I got a whole paper here and all that. But yeah, that's basically that. We'll provide updates, obviously, and stuff. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Yeah, I know it was a different video. Yeah.